Hello and welcome to this episode of the CCR Student Entrepreneurship Series, where we talk to real-life entrepreneurs about their journey and how they started their business. I'm this show's lead podcast host, Vanessa Tran, and I'm here with my co-host,
Iman Hundo.
Today we are joined by our special guest, Matthew Burgess, the founder of the Burgess Brothers Burgers. Before we start our interview, remember to take control of your future, join the California Army National Guard, and serve your community during local and state emergencies. You'll learn marketable skills, earn a paycheck, and get money for school. Contact Sergeant Aquino today at 916-233-7615.
All right. So to start us off today, why don't you just tell us about your business and what you did to start this business?
Sure. Matthew Burgess here. And basically what we have is a product distribution business. We have several products that are now in the market, food products, as well as appliances. The first thing that we did was came up with an idea, my brother and I, and we studied and we went into the restaurant business ultimately. And so we opened a restaurant back in 2012. Quickly realized that we didn't want to be in the restaurant business. It was very difficult. But what came out of that, well, we birthed ideas of products that we would in turn put in mass distribution. And so we're looking at several years later, those products have come to fruition. Now we're distributing barbecue sauce, hot links, chicken sausages, Churwaffles, and the Churwaffle maker. And now beef jerky as well.
All right. And because we know that you obviously have another career, why did you choose to branch out into business rather than another option?
Well, business gives you the freedom of just the whole entrepreneur spirit, being able to run a business, scale a business, grow it, and see the successes that you could have was something that was intriguing. Not to mention I had a brother who was a business major, who's currently the second co-founder of the Burgess Brothers, my twin brother. And so together, we were able to bring our heads and minds together to create something special.
All right. So as you started your business in 2012, what did you do before that to prepare yourself while you were young to be a businessman?
Right. I believe in preparation for any business, and I could say it started from birth, or as young as I remember. We were probably 6 years old when we actually started just like raking leaves and going to the neighbors' houses, raking leaves up. And then we kind of got tired of raking leaves because that was a lot of work. So we wanted to do something a little more fun. And we were about 7 years old when we started going to the local golf course. And we collected golf balls that the golfers would hit over the fence. We took a bucket of soapy water, we'd wash those balls up and sell them back to the golfers. And from that, we made enough money, we would then go buy soda pops, right, and put them in ice. And now we would sell soda pops and golf balls back to the golfers. And so looking at the entrepreneur journey, it really started as kids. We wanted to find a way to make money, and we wanted to work because we were hungry. Not literally hungry, but we were hungry to get extra cash in our pockets. And so it started as two young kids, and having a twin brother to bounce ideas off. You always had a best friend, and it made it fun.
Okay, so how was your experience with the part-time job along with your own personal business?
So I've actually been working a full-time job. And so understanding when you have a full-time job and you have your own personal business, you're going to work 10 times harder because you might put 8 to 10 hours a day in on your regular full-time job that provides you medical benefits and a good salary, but then you have your business where you're trying to create something more than just medical benefits and a salary. You're trying to create something that's you can pass on to generations. And it's a lot of work. I can tell you firsthand that you're going to put in, if you're doing 8 hours in one job, full-time job, or 9 hours, you're going to do just as many on your business, if not more. But understanding when you're working for yourself or in your business, it's not like work. It's not the same. I find it, and my brother would attest to this as well, it's more of a passion, so you don't see it as really work. You enjoy it. You want to do it. And that's good because you're not going to make money to start out. You might work. When people say you're working for free, it's best that you're working your passion because then it's not like really working. So you can work for free, and ultimately that passion turns into getting paid large dividends. Then you don't have to work so much.
Yeah. So obviously you guys have expanded your business pretty large now. So in order to do that, you have to network. So how important is networking to you, and how have you networked throughout your career?
I think network is it is keys to success, and I see it as grown up. We grew up in a diverse area where we went to school and we played with everyone. We had friends that were Asians, Caucasian, Black, Indian, Hispanic, you name it. We had friends, and so that I thank our mother for that because she allowed us to really. She said it's important to have different friends and understand different cultures, and that carried into our adult lives. So once you understand different people and their different likes, we felt that they bring value to whatever it is you're trying to put together, bring together, or market. And when you look at it, your network is, you hear this a lot, it's your net worth. It really is, because let's take, for example, the Churwaffle we created. It's something that's unique, and I took that to my friends that were Asians. I took that to my friends that were Hispanic. I took that to my friends that were Blacks, and they all said the same thing. It's phenomenal. Well, now I already had my test market there, right? That was like the beta test there, and that was a network of people. So I knew that we had something special, and we can take that to the market and do very well with it.
And seeing how successful the Churwaffle has been, do you have any future goals, maybe in like the next 5 to 10 years, for where you plan to carry your business?
That's a really good question. Future goals in the next 5 to 10 years would be to expand the Churwaffle concept. Currently, the Churwaffle, you can find it in Levi Stadium, down where the San Francisco 49ers play. We also have a Churwaffle Express Cafe in West Sacramento. Within the next 5 to 10 years, I see the Churwaffle being in just about every ballpark and arena across the nation, sporting arena, because it's the newest, most innovative, quick food service concepts that's made right in front of you. It's made fresh, but also we will have the frozen waffles that you can just pop in the toaster. That's going to come out relatively soon, and so it will allow others that want to utilize this product. They can do it with ease and do it the same every single time. They don't have to mix up the ingredients.
Nice. So, as a Black man in the business industry, you must have faced challenges, correct? So what have you done to overcome those challenges?
That's a really good question. And I believe that anyone in business will face challenges, but as a Black man, absolutely there's challenges out there. I think the biggest thing that you can do, it goes back to your network and having diversity. So what my brother and I have done is we tried to align ourselves with people that don't look like us. And so that's your Caucasian, your Asian, your Hispanics, and so on. And you become the majority then, because now you have people that don't look like you that are actually fighting on your behalf for what it is you're trying to do or accomplish. And so it's very, very important that you have those networks, because again, you want people to see things. You don't want to see things the same as everyone else. So if I have someone in my network that's from a different culture or background, I can bounce the idea off them so I can better understand their culture and if this would work. Or I get an idea that say, hey, you know what, I have this product and I think it'd fit well with the Asian culture, right? Because they're in my network. So, yes.
Okay, and lastly, closing up, what advice would you give to people hoping to follow in your footsteps?
The advice that I would give to anyone wanting to become an entrepreneur or go in business for themselves, I want them to understand firsthand, you're not going to be rich overnight. It comes with, first and foremost, understanding, which you have to study. It's knowledge, and then you ultimately, once you gain that knowledge, you will position yourself, okay? Once you position yourself, it's almost like building your resume. It's an opportunity. But that comes into play with your network, because you've positioned yourself, and now you can go to several different people for that opportunity that you're looking for to be granted. Once you get granted that opportunity, it gives you the power, and that's huge. Once you attain the power, then you're sitting at a position where you can help someone else. So I want people not to take it for granted. It's a lot of work. It is rewarding, and I encourage you to go into business, go into entrepreneurship if that's what you really want to do, but understand you're going to work 10 times harder than anyone else, because it's your business. You want to protect it, but you can create generational wealth by doing that.
All right. Would you like to shout out any other products you have or locations before we wrap this up?
Absolutely. I want to give shout out to our Churwaffle Express Cafe. That's our newest location. that we have opened up in West Sacramento. It's actually in the West Sacramento Community Center. So they serve coffee and Churwaffles there. It's a great location. Drop in if you can. And then also, of course, our Churwaffle stand in Levi Stadium. It's doing phenomenal. The fans are excited. 49 faithfuls, and it's a good time. So,
All right. Thank you very much for coming.
okay, thank you.